Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Tracie Mahan and we are doing the 5-card pull. I'm a little late again on the 5-card pull. It was kind of a busy weekend. Had a fabulous workshop on Saturday with the Discovering Love Through the Pain. And that is the audio version of that is now available on my website. I will put the link below if you're interested in that. Just having so much fun with these workshops. They're small, they're little 1-hour workshops where I channel in Daniel. And if you're new to my page, I channel an Arcturian I call Daniel. And Daniel comes in and takes us on these journeys to clear this energy and to just fall in love with ourselves. Is the series we're doing right now. It's just learning so much about a deeper connection with ourselves and what it is that we can do with that. And so it's been pretty cool. The next one coming up, I believe, is Bridging the Gap. And I actually asked the group on, and if you're part of that group, you know, I asked the group the other day or Saturday what they thought Bridging the Gap was going to be. And because I never know until we're in it, because it's a channel. And so it was about bridging one, Judy, I'm going to just shout out Judy's name, Judy from Australia. She was saying that she was picking up that it's about bridging the gap from oneness or separateness to the collective. And so I'm excited about that because we are forming this amazing collective in these workshops. And you know, there's always someone new or new people coming in. So if you haven't done any of the workshops, it doesn't matter. It's okay. You don't have to do the other ones before doing the one I'm offering live. So you don't have to worry that you have to go catch up on anything. You can just jump in right where I'm at, and that's how they're designed to do it. And so anyways, that one will be coming up. I think I'm going to work on putting that one together today. So you should be able to see that coming up in the near future. Check my website or check these videos. I usually put the links on there. Okay, you guys, with that all being said, it's been a fabulous weekend. I've been busy. And so now I'm doing the 5-card pull on Monday. So sorry I didn't get it out there to you yesterday, but it's going to be fabulous. So let's go find out what the cards have to say for us. Okay, so what we have here is we have the, what is this one called? The Light Seers Tarot. We have the basic Lenormand Tarot cards, and we have the Beyond Lemurian cards, as well as starting this off with one of the Magic is Real cards. Okay, so we're going to get going on this. We're going to find out what it is Spirit wants us to know for the week ahead. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to tell you, I've had the last couple mornings, not this morning, but the last couple of mornings, I have woken up quite early. I woke up with the sunrise, I think is what has happened. But what happened with that is that the sun would hit the street sign outside my window. I'm on the second story, my bedroom, of the house, and the sun hits the street sign and it creates a rainbow in my room. So anyways, I just thought, how fun is that? That's such a neat thing. Rainbows, I have significant meanings for the rainbows, you know, and it's kind of like an abundance sign for me. And I had a friend of mine, Charmel, who does ascension maps, and she draws light language in them. And I asked her at one point, could you draw me an abundance ascension map? And she made it a tree. So I call it my money tree. And that rainbow was hitting the picture of the money tree that I have up on my bedroom wall, so I can see it every day and look at it and just be in and absorb myself into this abundance, right? And so anyways, that beautiful rainbow, which represents another sign of abundance for me, was hitting my money tree. So that was exciting. That was fun. And that happened 2 mornings in a row where I woke up in time to see that, because I discovered it's a short window where the sun will hit that sign and create that rainbow in my room. So if I'm asleep, I miss it. And it only lasts about maybe 20 minutes. So it was pretty cool. Anyway, all right. That being said, what is our message for today from Spirit? What is our message for today from Spirit? Okay, we create our own realities. What do you want? Are you creating that? Bum, bum, bum. Are you creating that? And there's, I know it's hard to tell in that picture, but there's a cobweb weaved throughout all the pine needles on that tree. Okay, so, all right, look at this. These babies are about to tell us a story. Let's go find out what that story is. All right, I'm excited. Are you guys excited? I can feel it. Oh, they jumped out too soon and there was too many. Otherwise I would have taken it. All right, so we are asking the cards. Who wants to know what that one says? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, interesting. Somebody is getting ready to walk away from an old situation. Let's just play with this for a minute. So as I'm looking at this card, it's kind of shadowy in the corners, right? And she's walking away, 8 of Cups, walking away from something that's no longer working and walking towards that sun off in the horizon there. So walking away from something that didn't work, walking towards something better. So somebody needed to hear that. I'm going to put that card back in the deck because that's the guidance I'm getting. But so it may show up again in our reading. That jumped out why I did that. Okay, so we really like the cups. We got the Page of Cups, we got the 8 of Cups. So you're walking away from something that wasn't working, something that wasn't manifesting. You know, here we are. What is it that you want? What do you want? Well, this is walking away from something you don't want. And this is, again, what do you want? That's what I call this card. What do you want? What are you dreaming about? What is on your mind? And we got the little heart over here. We got all these little things that this Page of Cups is thinking about. What are you creating? What would make your heart happy? And look at the little lines expressing energy coming from the heart to manifest and create. Okay. Look, you got a mini reading within the reading. I love it. Okay. So apparently coffee and Monday mornings are working for me. And look at me now. Now I'm putting the cards upright instead of the other way around. Again, we got, okay, so here we got 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Somebody's feeling left behind. Let's not go there. You're not being left behind. That's old energy, and that's energy that gets to be removed. And your awareness of it now, just in this little moment that we're talking about it right now, it's time to let go of that energy of being left behind, because that's not what's happening at all. You're not being left behind. In fact, you're being expanded. You're being you're growing. You are believing for better things coming in. You're not being left behind. What do they say? Rejection is God's protection, right? They being me right now, that's what I say. Rejection can often be protection. So don't be too stressed out. If you're feeling left behind on something, stop looking at what you're not receiving and start getting into what you are. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, so going into the next step, what is it that we need to know today? What would be in the highest good for us to know today? What is it that would be in the highest good for us to know today? All right. Pile number 2, we're going to find a spot to put that. And then we're going to go beyond Lemuria here. We're just going to shuffle these up. If you are new to my page, I haven't been telling you what I'm laying out here in front of us. So if you are new to the page, welcome. Thank you. I hope you hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified. I try to do a couple of videos a week. I try to do the 5-card poll. Well, I do the 5-card poll. I'm going to take try out of that. I do the 5-card poll, and I bring in a channel from Daniel. There is a channel coming up with Jason and I. It's very interesting stuff that comes through on those. Jason always seems to ask questions I wouldn't think to ask, and so those are always some good videos. Those are coming up. When he gets that posted, I will post on here with a link to that video because it's going to be on his page. So I would like to get from these cards. Oh, I got distracted again. Sorry. If you are new to the page, here's my lineup. The first row is how we're going into the week. Second row is what do we bring with us. Third row is something that is unseen or hidden from you. The fifth or fourth row is your action step, and the fifth row is the outcome. Okay, so let's get these out there. Okay. I'm going to try and adjust my camera a little bit so that we get a fuller picture of these. I think that's probably good. Okay, let's get our little angels out here. And I'm going to ask, please show me yes. Thank you. Please show me no. Thank you. Are all the cards on the table the correct cards for this video today for the collective? And that is my yes. Okay. All right. Ah, interesting. Sorry, let me put these where you can see them too. So we've got the Two of Cups, we got the King of Wands, and we got the Crown Chakra, which is also a number 9. And that's, so you just came through something that maybe you came to completion with something, and it has to do with the crown chakra. So as I'm looking at this card, I'm seeing that this might have been a thought process that you were going through, like the monkey mind thing. I say that sometimes, the monkey mind. And you came through that monkey mind, and there was a growth spurt for you. It says the unlimited self in the crown chakra. So you move past some limiting blocks, some limiting beliefs, and maybe it's about love for some of you, because we got the Two of Cups. This could be related to a soulmate relationship. It could be related to new love coming in. You've got the King of Wands here, and this is not going to be a gender specific thing. I like to say that because, you know, sometimes the king can be construed as a masculine or male energy. It could be the masculine. We each have both. We have masculine and feminine energies within us. So it doesn't have to be gender specific. So there could be somebody in your life that you move past an emotional block with, you move past some sort of limiting belief system about your own worthiness or whatever it might be. And so what's happening is you're opening the door for something really stable and even a little bit passionate and fiery, you know, something new to come in. That doesn't mean that it has to be love. The Two of Cups tends to be a relationship card, but it doesn't mean that it has to be that, right? That you can find yourself feeling that way about situations. Whatever it is, you removed an emotional block that's going to bring you to the next level of something really great that you're really going to be in love with, right? Or really love this new beginning. Okay, so what do you bring to it? This is what the week is bringing to you. Well, here we go again. Okay, again, almost the same exact thing, only with different cards. Okay, okay, so here's the cards here. Okay, so this is how I'm going to read this. So somebody else reading tarot might be like, that's not what that means at all. Don't worry about it. I'm just reading what pops in for me intuitively for these cards. So again, look at this crown chakra energy, crown chakra, right? You just moved through something. It's the High Priestess card, but you just moved some major energy. You're being downloaded. You're being, you know, you got something good coming in. Now, what did I say over here? You just moved something that was a block. Here we are, Five of Cups. Somewhere where you were looking at the things that weren't working and you weren't looking at the things that were working, right? You were focused on the cups that are turned over, not the cups that are upright. And you moved through that block. And then this one says, trust your innocence. And so what I get with that, I'm going to say, trust your intuition. You know, you're getting hits, you're getting, and your guidance might not look like what other people are saying to you. And we ran into that yesterday when I did a reading with a friend of mine. that was really needing some guidance with something, because sometimes we can really be like, our conscious self is saying, I shouldn't be in this. I should be doing something different. Remember, the first card that came up was that Eight of Cups, where you were walking away from something bad towards the sun. And in a situation where, maybe that's what needs to happen, walk away from this thing. It's toxic, it's not working. But her gut, her intuition was saying, I don't think that's the answer. And so she wants to explore the soul growth that's being offered there for her in that situation. She removed the block of looking at the three cups that were laying down and started looking at what's in this. Why is this showing up for me? What is it that I can gain from this in the soul perspective? How can I be of service? How can I look at this situation differently? And it shifted everything. And so she was told to trust that intuition, trust her gut. This is something she needs to explore because it's in her heart. And so maybe somebody else is experiencing something similar to that, right? You're watching this and you're experiencing something where it's like, well, I feel like I should do this, but yet my heart's telling me not to. My heart's telling me to stick this out or to go the distance or whatever it might be. And and so I want you to know that this is saying, remove those blocks, get a different perspective, rise above the problem, look at it from the bigger picture, and get those answers, because it might be that you're so busy focusing on something that didn't work the way you thought it was going to, or doesn't look like it's working in the present moment, and you're forgetting to look at the value and the growth that's being offered to you. What is it that you're learning from that? Where are your attachments? Where are your expectations? And do you need to reevaluate that and let them go and just be in what it is? And somewhere in here, this keeps popping up for me this week. You do not need to draw a line in the sand. You do not need to give ultimatums. You need to look at you. And one of the other phrases that's coming in is, God is more interested in changing you than your situation. Okay. More interested in changing you than your situation. So, what is the two upstanding cups offering you? And what is it that you're not seeing here? You are already well on your way to victory. There is victory being held here. You climbed every mountain, you fought every battle, you have stood strong, you haven't wavered. If you have wavered, you've come back and you're standing strong. And with that, you are you are stepping into victory. Now, victory may not look like what you think it's going to. Remember, again, there's something here that didn't work the way you thought it was going to, but victory might be what you find valuable in those two cups that are standing up. Victory might be the ascension process you just went through to get a new perspective, to let go of judgment, to let go of attachment, to let go of expectations, to be present, to allow other people to be who they are, to be who you are. All of these different valuable things that might have come through it might be what the victory is. But that's not to say that you're not going to get victory in whatever it is that you have been standing strong for as well. I think that is also the message here. Temperance is our next one. So not only is there victory, but there's some balance going on here, some balance in and justice coming in. So if there was a situation that didn't seem fair or seemed off balance, or you were putting in more energy than the counterpart, the other person, the other situation, work, whatever it is, there's balance coming in, there's justice coming in, something's coming in. And maybe it's just that you gave somebody else enough time and space to get some things figured out, and now that's coming back around. There's something that came to completion here, something that you shifted and moved out of, because we got 9 here and then we got 54 here, which adds up to a 9. So there's something you're completing. And remember, the first card we had jump out of the deck was that Eight of Cups, where they're walking away from something that they're done with. They're no longer doing that. Doesn't mean you're walking away from a person. It doesn't mean you're walking away from a job or a situation. It might be the case, and that might be your heart's desire to do that. And you need, again, to follow your intuition. But it might be that now the energy around that situation is shifted and changed, and an old way of being, the mirroring that you guys were doing with each other, or that was being offered to you through whatever situation, you got it. You got the message. You shifted it. You shifted it. It shows it twice. And so now that mirror doesn't have to be there anymore. And it's opening you up to a flow of something new and magical coming in. Look at all the magic in those rainbow energies coming from the fingertips, right? And so you are opening yourself up for something very magical to come in. Now, nice segue into this one, gracious receptivity. So receive it. Look at that beautiful being in that picture. Just receive it. You have been working hard. Value the time, the preciousness, the openness that you have expressed through this journey, and the working hard, and to be strong and to stay with it. And even when you wanted to walk away 100 different times, you still came back. You stuck it out because your heart told you to, and you listened. And so where's that taking us for an action step? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, again, now, if this is a relationship, this could be um, such a tight soulmate connection. We've got the Four of Wands here. This could be a celebration. It could be a wedding. There could be something big going on. So there might be some celebrating to do. There might be, but also this is in the action step. So maybe just being playful, right? Just be playful and have fun, and put the worries aside for a day, right? Just put it aside. Another action step, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Something stable is coming in, something very stable. Ten of Pentacles is like the wish fulfillment, right? And so that's not really an action step, except for if you get into this card of receptivity. Receive it, trust it. I know you're going to be waiting for that other shoe to drop because you've been through so much, right? You're looking, you got these over here, and you might be thinking, okay, this is too good to be true because this has never worked before. I get my hopes up and then kerplunky, right? The other shoe drops. But this is saying there's something stable coming in. Now, keep the open mind that it might not be the thing you think it is. Something new might be coming in to create some stability. Something new might be coming in, a shift in a person, a shift in a situation, a shift at work, a shift at home, whatever it is. It might not look like what you were hoping for or what you thought you wanted, but trust the universe that it's bringing you something beautiful in that shift. And guess what you get to do? This is where the action step comes in. You get to surrender to it. Surrender to it and just let that magic happen. Just be playful, be fun, be enjoy, laugh, find the things that are making you happy, find the things that are bringing you the joy, because you deserve it. And it's time for you to be playful and dance and enjoy and have your victory. You've done all this work. You've worked hard with, possibly with somebody, or to call somebody into your life, to work things out with somebody that's already in your life. Whatever it is, you have been doing the work. And so now it's time to focus on the two cups that are standing, and to see the victory in this, and to see where the balance is coming in, where things are shifting. You let go of your blocks, you let go of your stubbornness, you let go of your hurts and your pains, so that you could grow, and you could see this from a new perspective, and you could embrace it and create this foundation that's going to help you to receive, to surrender, to celebrate, to have victory, and just to keep on bringing in that beautiful light. And we got that in two places here for you. Okay, what is the outcome? Oh, do I want to torture you guys with this? I think I do. Okay, we've got, oh my God. Can we please? Yes, please. Yes, universe. Yes, let's have this. Please, please, please. Here we go. Ace of Cups. New, more magical love than you could ever imagine coming in. Again, look at this. We started with the Two of Cups. We end with the Ace of Cups, but we also end with this Lover's card, right? So seriously, those of you who are watching this for relationship purposes, if you're in a relationship, let that expand, celebrate, get over yourselves, pick your battles, and just be in that relationship as much as you can be and enjoy it, and know that this is lining up for you so, so, so beautifully. And let go of the stuff let go of the stuff that was getting in the way, which I think is what you did over here and down here. You're like, you know what, that was yesterday. New beginning, new beginning, chop chop, new beginning. Bring in that love, bring it in, it's coming. Somebody's coming in with an offer, a love offer for you, or maybe you're coming in with a love offer for someone else. And you got the Lover's card, and you got the sacral chakra, right? You're feeling it all the way down to the belly button there, aren't you? And that, you're just in that intimate place, that deep intimate place with this. So if this is for something other than romance, if this is for romance, you just hit the jackpot, right? So if you are watching this for romance, you hit the jackpot. If you are watching this for money, let's apply it to money. You've got you've got a whole new relationship with money. You you are no longer looking at money as a source of pain for you. You're looking at money as something that is an exchange of energy, something that's creating a balance within you. Especially if you're looking at this card, this is financial security coming in. This is something really great coming in. And you love it. You are in love with it. You are in a union now with money that is stronger than anything you've been with money before. If this is work, apply it like that too. You are now in a new relationship with work. If this is home life and kids and spouses and that whole thing, again, you shifted your perspective. You let go of expectations, and you let go of your attachments to how you want it to look, and you just surrender to it, and you're like, okay, this is it. And and things start to shift in your home, and you end up getting more of what you want because you surrendered to what is, and you quit trying to change it, and you quit trying to control it, and you quit trying to be the master of that domain, and you just surrender to it and go, okay, this is in my life for a reason. The chaos or the craziness of my home, or whatever it is, the sadness, the sorrows, the frustrations, whatever you're experiencing, it's there for a reason. What is that reason? What is it that I'm supposed to be seeing? This is a reflection of my inner self. What is it that I want to reflect on? And you start creating the balance, and you start looking at the two cups that are still standing, and you start stepping into your victory, and you shift all this. So if you're not already here, take the advice and shift it. Go in there and look at, what are you hanging on to? And so that's where we go back to this card. We create our own realities. What do you want? And are you creating that? Are you creating that? So this invites you to look at that. Are you creating the desire you want? And where is it that you're speaking a story that's not supporting you, if that is the case, right? Oh, dare I even pull any more cards, because I think this is just so magical in itself. But let's see. Is there anything else that you'd like us to know about this reading? Again, beautiful, stable, stability. Look at how comfortable and how safe she feels. Wouldn't that be nice, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Um, yeah, a whole new energy is coming in around this. Now that's the Seven of Wands, but look at, I always look at the wands like this is something that you've had to go through, a battle or trial, a challenge that you had to go through, right? But here she is floating over top of these challenges. She's risen above it. She's risen above these things, and she's now in her spiritual bubble up here, just going into her bliss state. And this one's trying to get through, but she's still above it. She's still above it. And so these beautiful things, rise above it, get a different perspective. Let it carry you. Let it move you. Okay, so I'm going to get a different deck. Let's see what they have to say. Both of those women in those pictures, and again, not gender specific, it can be men or women. Both of the women in this picture look so peaceful, don't they? And they're both looking off in the same direction. It's like there's something very peaceful going on over here, right? So here we go. Celebration time. We got that twice now. We got that down here in this card, and we got it here. It's time to celebrate. There's something here to celebrate. Um, Something beautiful in the air, something magical in the energy, right? And then we got that Page of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. So again, a new offer could be coming in for some of you. There is a love. There is something you're going to love. Either you're going to make a love offer is coming in, or something that you love is going to be presented to you. Page of Cups kind of indicates the same thing. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles here. So there is balance, generosity, fairness, all these different things coming in. And for some of you, this is a past life connection. If it is a person, it's a very strong past life connection for you. Queen of Cups, didn't we already get that one once? Or maybe, no, maybe not. Okay, well, we got the Queen of Cups in here. Again, she's holding the treasure chest here. She's holding the chalice, this beautiful cup. And she is again, if you look at the water around her, you could look at that the same way I look at this one, where these are the challenges. This is the emotional stuff that has been going on, and now she's above it, and she's able to view it from a new perspective. She's able to get her clarity around it. She's got a lot of beautiful things going on there. So definitely something is shifting for you. So let's get a couple more cards from our Beyond Lemuria. Let's see what they have to say. And then we got the water card. And you're going to be overflowing with beautiful emotions coming in. Overflowing with those beautiful emotions. Emotions are big in this. Cups are emotions. And you got cups all over in here. Just beautiful, beautiful cards. And you're in this manifestation phase of your life. You are manifesting it. You're transforming. You are finding your freedom. You are feeling free from those shackles that you had to overcome, and you did it. And now, oh, I love this, because I think I was telling you guys in one of the videos all the different shifts and stuff I was going through before that workshop on Saturday, and discovering that love within the pain, and how it made me feel vulnerable in some areas, but in a good way. You know, it's like I'm opening up. I feel a little bit raw, but I'm opening up, and it helped me to get more centered with what was being offered and presented for me. And so this is vulnerability. Be available to be vulnerable a little bit, you know, or a lot bit. Get vulnerable, because that's where you're going to grow. When you open up and you go, okay, in the past, I always get hurt, and this happens and that happens, and people abandon me or stab me in the back, or whatever it is, whatever the story is. Guess what? You shifted that story. It's not your story anymore. Don't claim that story anymore. Clean that up. Clean it up big time. Get into this version of you, so that you're creating this other stuff. And so then when this love offer comes in, be open, be available for it. Don't be so guarded. You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to give this a chance. Let's see what happens. And just keep affirming that you are worthy of this love. You are worthy of this love. You know, this beautiful soulmate, possibly twin flame for some of you, if you're into some people don't think like that, some do. So if that is something of your if you like that terminology, right there you have it. Four of Wands. It's telling you, some of you, that this is a bond stronger than anything you've ever had before. And if you can open up to that bond, you're going to experience an overflow of beautiful emotions coming in. You're manifesting it. You know, you're manifesting this celebration. You're manifesting this love. You're manifesting all of these beautiful energies. That's all I got. And again, I don't like to limit it to just the idea of romance. If you were looking at this video for something else, you're manifesting something amazing. Okay, you're creating something amazing. So apply it as as it is that you were looking at this video. What was the thing that was on your mind when you opened this up? Because something beautiful is coming from it. If you, maybe you've already shifted your perspective on it, and maybe that's something that you're going through after watching this, you're going to do that. So I am so excited for all of you. I love you all so much. Please check out my links down below if you're interested in the workshops. Several workshops now offered on my website. So please go check that out, traciemahan.com, and then go to the online workshops. Those are all going to be right there for you. I don't have a live one coming up yet, but since we're all sitting here, let me go to my calendar really quick. I think I was looking at, I think I was looking at possibly doing one on the 24th, if not the 24th, then the 31st. So, so many hard decisions going on here. Okay, so I'm going to look into that. It's coming up. My intention is to create it today so that we have enough time to get everybody that wants to be there on board with it. Okay. All right, guys. Love you so much. Go out and be amazing. I know you're already going to do that, but you know, it's got to be said. Okay. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful week ahead.